Hello, little bookworms. Welcome back to Alice in Storyland. I'm Alice, and I'm so excited to have you here with me again today as we dive into another fantastic story. Today, we're going to read a magical book called Alice the Fairy, written and illustrated by the incredibly talented David Shannon, who is one of my favorite authors ever. He has written so many amazing stories. And guess what? He's given me permission to share them with you all here in Storyland. I am so excited. I picked this story first as I relate to it a lot. Obviously, being called Alice, and because I too am a temporary fairy. If you have this book at home, then please feel free to grab it and read along with me, Alice in Storyland. Okay?
In a world of wonder, pages turn. Alice takes us on a ride. So much to learn. Laughter ringing out, stories in her hand. We'll dive into magic in this Storyland.
Okay, is everybody comfortable and ready to see what kind of adventures Alice the Fairy goes on? Let's read it together. Here we go. Alice the Fairy, written and illustrated by David Shannon. Alice the Fairy. My name's Alice. I'm a fairy. I'm not a permanent fairy. I'm a temporary fairy. You have to pass a lot of tests to be a permanent fairy. I have wings so I can fly. I can't fly very high yet, but I can fly really fast. This is my magic wand. This is my blanket. Fairies use magic wands to change frogs into princes and things like that. I changed my dad into a horse. One time, my mum made cookies for my dad, so I turned them into mine. I felt bad about the cookies, so I thought I'd whip up a new outfit for my dad. Did I tell you he's the Duke of Morningside Drive? Well, he is. A plaid velvet shirt, golden sparkly pants, and purplish pinkish shoes, my favourite colour. But clothes were too hard, so I made him a new crown instead. With my magic wand, I can make leaves fall from trees, and I can draw pictures on water. Sometimes I use my wand to disappear, but that's kind of scary. I'd rather use my blanket. Of course, I also have a magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairiest of them all? Well, what do you know? It's me, Alice. Thank you, mirror. Fairy dust is very useful. I use it to turn oatmeal into cake. Casting spells is another important part of being a fairy. Watch me make my dog float on the ceiling. Hocus pocus, croakin docus. Halkin, talkin, riggin, falcon. Doggin, floggin, biddle, noggin. Okay, that one needs a little work. But a fairy must be very careful with magic. Once, I accidentally turned my white dress into a red one. That made the Duchess so mad that she locked me in the tower forever. I got away, though. A fairy's life is filled with danger. Broccoli is often poisoned by the wicked Duchess and should never be eaten. Fairies also hate baths. I'd like to turn my bath water into strawberry jello. That would be fun. But I don't know how yet. You have to be a permanent fairy to do tricks like that. They go to advanced fairy school to learn how. I'm supposed to learn how to make clothes get up off the floor and dance around and line up in the closet. I'm not very good at that, though. I'll probably be a temporary fairy forever. So what did you think? I love it when Alice tries to use magic to make her dog fly. Can you imagine if that had actually worked? What would you do if your dog could fly? I think mine would really love it, but taking her for a walk is hard enough already. Imagine trying to keep up with a flying dog. Speaking of dogs, did anyone spot a little white dog toy on Alice's bed? In our next book, we're going to meet that fluffy wee rascal. So make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that video. Alice the Fairy shows us that when we pretend, we can create our own magical worlds. It's like having a superpower. Pretend play is so much fun. It helps us to learn, explore, and to tell stories of our own. Can any of you tell me what you like to pretend to be? I'd love to hear your ideas. Let me know over on Facebook. You can be anything you want. That's the power of imagination. In our story, Alice learns that she doesn't need real magic to have fun. She just needs her imagination. And guess what? You have that same power. Can everyone take a deep breath with me? Breathe in and out. Now imagine your favorite magical place. Let's visit it together in our mind. Remember, bookworms, every time you close your eyes and pretend, you create your own adventure. So let's keep imagining, keep pretending, and most importantly, keep reading. Thank you for joining me today as we explored Alice the Fairy. Continue to stretch those imaginations. You're all authors writing your own stories when you imagine new worlds and new ideas. Remember to visit your local library to find more amazing books like this, or check out David's website, which is linked down below. Make sure that you subscribe to Alice in Storyland on YouTube so that you don't miss any of these amazing stories, and to join our storytelling family here in Storyland. Don't forget to share all your thoughts and ideas over on the Alice in Storyland Facebook page. I can't wait to hear what you all thought of today's story. Let's keep the love of reading alive together, bookworms. Give this video a thumbs up if you can't wait for the next one. Until then, happy reading. See you next time. Bye.
Fun and an adventure. Come along with me. Let your imagination fly. Just wait and see. Every tale we uncover takes us far away. Join Alice in her stories. Let's go play. Grab a book